Hey y'all, it's your girl Talou from Talou Talks, and I am back with another video. And this video is in regards to Tiana Williams, Ari Fletcher, and G Hebro, and the whole Fiasco. So I think it was like last week was G Hebro's birthday. I personally don't listen to G Hebro. Some people like his music, some people don't. I'm really indifferent because I don't listen to him like that. But if you guys do know that Ari Fletcher is the mother of his child, I think his name is Yushan. He is so adorable. They made such a beautiful child together, and it is unfortunate that they don't really necessarily have the best relationship between them. And it's very unfortunate. However, this today's little commentary is based on Ari's recent she went off. She went in and she went off. She was really, really hot because she felt very disrespected at the fact that G Hebro had their son around his new girl, which is Tiana Williams, the daughter of Emily B. If you guys hear anything in the background, it's because I'm driving right now. But I really had to give my commentary on this because I felt like, let's really talk about it. Let's really talk about what it needs to be talked about. And I just watched recent Chilma chats. I don't know if you guys watch her. I'm going to link her video down below because this is kind of like my piggyback off of her commentary as well. And I just wanted to give my commentary off of what she said, right? And she basically, Chilma Chat, so I'll link it down below so you guys can watch her video, but she basically said usually she likes to give the benefit of the doubt to women and stuff like that, but in this situation, she felt like Ari was out of pocket. And that's a synopsis of it. But like I said, you guys should go watch her video because I really enjoyed her commentary. I love Chilma Chats. I love her. Okay, but my commentary is not necessarily on what Ari did. It's just a little suggestion, right? Okay, because I feel as though she was extremely triggered. She was really hurt. I don't know how I don't know what her dynamic is with G Hebro, but she said a lot of things that were out of pocket. I'm gonna post it so you guys could read her whole caption that she had posted either the day of or the week of his birthday. But if you guys really look into the comment that she made on her Instagram, which is now since been deleted, she's going in a lot on Tiana Williams. She's going in on her a lot. She starts off going off at G Herbo, but then she goes in, really, really into Tiana Williams. And my issue is, I feel like Tiana Williams is not the problem. Granted, supposedly, I didn't fact check this, but supposedly he did cheat on her with Tiana Williams, right? G Hebro cheated on Ari Fletcher with Tiana Williams. So yeah, it is very hurtful. It is extremely disrespectful to have your son around the same woman you cheated on with. Completely, I don't understand that because I haven't been in that situation, so I can't say I understand what she's going through because I haven't been through there. Maybe I'll think I'll understand, and maybe I'll think I'll act a certain way, but we honestly don't know how we will respond to situations until we're there. So I'm not necessarily gonna say what she did was right or wrong. I did feel like it was extreme, but I just don't see that it's without cause. You know what I mean? I don't see it's without cause type thing. So, but anywho, moving forward, so maybe it was warranted. I don't know, but it definitely was. She really, really did go in, if you guys can see from the Instagram post. But my thing is, her going in and going on the social media rant, it doesn't change the fact that G Herbo doesn't want to be with her, right? Because if he wanted to be with her, he would not have continue that relationship with Tiana Williams. It's one thing to cheat, it's another to really foster that relationship, and she's really your girl. And I think it is very hurtful, especially when social media gets involved, because it's Ari can't even be her in peace. I'm sure there's people that send her things on social media oh, look at what she's doing, Tiana and G Herbo, they're always on the shade room, so I'm sure she sees that as well. Even if she has someone doing her social media for her content, I'm sure she still is familiar with the gravity of their relationship. So I could see why she would be hurt. But my thing is, and this is when I move on from Ari, because I don't like to tell people whether their emotions are valid or not. I think when people, like I said, I might say all of this, but then, you know, you might really be surprised when you find yourself in this situation. But to go on, I just wanted to say, I feel like in life when hurtful things occur, there's like two options, right? You could either leave it to karma, God, the universe, you know, to deal with the situation and get the, I don't want to say the vengeance back for you. I don't necessarily want to say that. But I feel like you leave it to God, or you could try to do it yourself, which I feel like you're going to find yourself very frustrated and overwhelmed. But what I was going to say is I feel like you could either leave it to karma, God, the universe, to bring that energy back, the energy that they sent out of infidelity, all of that. You could either leave it to them to do, or you could either move on and have a positive life, right? For yourself, right? Because I'm sure if Ari is such a wonderful, blissful relationship that this guy is over the moon, she is not pressed. She's not concerned about herbo, what he's doing. And maybe she'll even be happy for him. Like, oh, okay, I'm glad he's happy. I mean, what he did to me and her and whatever. But I'm glad that he's happy now, because she would be so, and that's not even to say that, oh, if she's in a relationship with a man, even if she's fully invested and in love with herself and her craft and her brand and what she's doing and her own life, she would not be pressed. You know, I do feel like there's a lot of unresolved hurt, and I don't necessarily blame her for that. Thank you. I don't necessarily blame her for that either. Do not get me wrong. You know, I don't necessarily blame that either. But what was I gonna say? Or she could live the positive life. Either way, she has to move. So for me, it's either like you back away from the relationship and let God handle it for you, or you move on from the relationship. But either way, sitting on social media and going on rants is not the most productive thing to do, because you're not allowing yourself, because now it's inviting opinions into the relationship. And there are people that don't know your relationship with herbo, people that are going to give you their annoying ass opinions, like me, that don't know the gravity or the extent of the relationship or the hurt and stuff like that. Like, you're inviting more opinions into your life that you didn't necessarily ask for. So for my thing is not just even to Ari herself, but just in general, and I could use this own advice. I feel like certain times in life, you need to either step away or move on from the relationship. Either way, you cannot be stuck there. You cannot be angry by yourself. And I love that Oprah Winfrey said that. She said that you cannot be angry by yourself. Like, after a while, it's like that anger is going to breed to hatred and then bitterness. And this person is going to go on to live a very happy life. And that's what's even going to be more flabbergasted, because you're going to look like the crazy one, right? Because then, does she not look like the crazy toxic baby mama? Is that not what she looks like? But I don't think it's unwarranted. I don't think her emotions are unwarranted. I don't think it's unwarranted that she doesn't want her son around herbo's new girl, which is also the same girl he supposedly cheated on her with. I don't think it's I don't think that's unimaginable. I'm sure, like, that must be very painful. It's hurtful. I don't want my son around that, period. That's that on that. I mean, in the future, if this is a genuine relationship and they do move on to get married, I think it'll be difficult to kind of still want to maintain that. But I mean, it's very valid for her not to want her son around this woman. But what was I gonna say? Like, I've been in a situation where it's almost like someone does you wrong, and it's like everyone around you, it's kind of like, okay. Like, I feel like because it's on social media that herbo and Tayana's relationship, they're like, oh my goodness, they're so in love, and people are commenting, I actually like them together. Oh my gosh, she's so pretty and all this stuff, and it's like adding insult to injury almost, and it makes you look crazy when it's kind of like no one is really on your side. Like, no one sees how hurt you are, or how like messed up this person really, like how like the gravity of the messery that this person like brought into your life. because she did make a comment that's, I'm gonna try to see, I think it was a tweet on Instagram post, and she was like, oh no, I'm gonna wait for him to get her pregnant and F up her life first, or something like that, in regards to Tiana Williams. And I was like, dang. So there is a lot of hurt there, and I don't think it's unwarranted. I just think it's unaddressed, right? I think it's unaddressed, and it's difficult to move on in a situation where you feel like your hurt has been unaddressed by your offender, and that's definitely valid. And what was I gonna say? Going back to basically my situation, it's like, it makes you crazy, because not only are you hurt, but then when other people kind of like are still, you know, everyone is just laissez-faire and kikiing with this same person, and he's in a happy relationship and stuff like that. Not just saying that's my situation, but when this person did you wrong and they move on with life unaffected, and other people around you like piggyback off of that, it kind of makes you crazy, because not only are you hurt, but now you look delusional, because it's like, bro, does anyone not see this injustice that this person did to me? So definitely feel like her emotions definitely warranted, but I think the Instagram post was really a pick at Tiana Williams, and I don't think that's where her energy should be poured into. I think her energy should be poured into herself, because I heard this a while ago where it said, when someone said, like, your pain or your hurt may not be your fault, but your healing is your responsibility, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot expect the same person to hurt you to be the same person that's gonna help heal you. Like, that's just not how it works. You usually don't heal in the same environment that got you sick. Like, that's not usually how it works. So she literally has to either decide to step back from that situation and let God handle that, you know, and repay him for that type of, you know, for whatever he put her through. I mean, I'm sure she may also have had her, you know, not insight. I don't know the dynamics of the relationship, but cheating is never okay, right? Okay, so that's not on that. So we could all agree on that, right? Right, great. But she could either step back from that, you know, situation, let God handle it, or she could move on from that situation, live her best life. Either way, she has to move. Either way, you know, social media and rants are not productive in her healing process, in her moving on process, in her living her best life process. Being stagnant and, you know, throwing shots at their relationship, or G Herbo on social media, or Tiana Williams on social media, is not productive to her growth or her success. And I'm even saying this because for myself, all right, and this ambulance. But yeah, guys, that's just my commentary. Let me know what you guys think. You know, I wish the best for Ari. I'm not even gonna get to her relationship with Gervonta Davis. I'm not even gonna get into that. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comments box and everything, and let me know if you guys been in a situation like that, or what your advice would be to yourself or Ari if you know, we're in a situation similar to this. Do you think her post on Instagram was warranted? Do you think it was out of pocket? Like, what is your take on that? What are your takes on that situation? All right, I want to thank you guys for listening. I will catch you guys on the flip on another episode, or little like podcast or commentary on Talu Talks. All right, hope you guys have a lovely, productive day, and I will catch you guys on the flip. Deuces.